All right, it's the DAZN Boxing Show, boys. That's a little different intro. I normally don't do it like that, but it's the opening bell. I'll go with the name of Ak.
And I'm Barak, the boxing bully. Excuse Ak for yelling at you guys coming in. I don't know. He was hype already.
Yeah, I'm just energized. I don't know what it is. You know what? Because I already foresee what's about to happen today. Because Barak and I, we agree on a lot of things, but sometimes we don't agree on things, and we're going to discuss it today, and we're going to debate it today. And I'm talking power rankings.
No,
right.
this is the pound for pound list. This was an argument we had in private, and he was like, "Hey, well, why don't we bring it to the people? Let them decide."
True.
I said, "Fine, let's do it."
Yeah. So I mean, just to give you guys some context, you know, Barak and I create a pound for pound list every so often when there are some big fights that happen and major changes happen. We'll switch up the list. So after last weekend in DC, I felt like Gervonta Davis should be number 10 on the list. But, you know, there's an issue, and Barak had an issue with that because guess who's at number 9? Vasily Lomachenko. Guess who's at number 10?
He's at number 8.
No.
Vasily Lomachenko was at number 8.
No, I think he was at 9, and Shakur Stevenson was at 10.
I'm sorry. You're
right. So that's the list. And after that win, because I feel Hector Luis Garcia was coming off of 2 big wins, regular champion, we know he was at 130. Still in all, skillful fighter, decorated amateur, over 300 amateur fights, and he was able to make him quit on a stool. Barak, you know, he begs to differ. He feels like that Loma should stay at number 9 and Tank should stay at number 10. I feel like Tank should be at number 10, Loma should be off the list, and Shakur at number 9.
Wait, first of all, before I unleash my plethora of data and throw it in your face, how can we skip Shakur Stevenson if he's number 10? Then if you wanted to add somebody, then he would have to slide off, and then you got to add the person you want to add.
No,
so
not
skip. Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Who says that? Who says that whoever's on the list always stays on the list?
No. See, that's the thing. You're skipping over. You're skipping over Shakur Stevenson. He's number 10. That's how it works. When somebody slides off, it's the bottom guy. The bottom guy got to slide off, and then somebody goes on. You don't skip over the bottom guy. So first of all,
don't skip
because
over
without a fight, because who was Shakur Stevenson's last fight?
Shakur fought.
Who was his last fight?
Oh man,
Robson Conceição.
The Brazilian Olympic gold medalist.
Okay, so after that fight, you didn't put him above Loma. You put
him.
Wait.
No,
let me just finish.
I wanted to.
Let me just finish.
I wanted to. You didn't.
Wait. Let me finish. You didn't put him above Loma. He didn't earn a spot above Loma because of that fight. Because Loma fought a former champion. You know, the Brooklyn champion, IBF. You know,
that was a long time ago.
That was in 2021. What are you talking about? A long time ago?
We're in 2023 right now.
All I'm saying at that time, that was the last fight. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right.
At the time, that was his last fight.
So in my opinion, when
we're
Shakur
talking about
beat
2022.
Conceição, right? When Shakur won his last fight, I felt like he should have went over Loma. But this is a list we create together. You want to keep Loma there.
In this list, Shakur was number 10. So how do you skip over him? How do you skip over him? All right, forget that. You didn't understand math.
I understand.
I was just trying to tell you the math.
This is how I skipped over him. Because I want Gervonta Davis on the list after that win. I know, in my opinion, Shakur should be on the list with no question. And based on Lomachenko's last performance and the old wins that he has, right? That happened a long time ago, right? They're not relevant anymore in 2022.
That's like saying Canelo's wins. No, wait.
When Canelo's still fighting every year, 2 times.
So is Loma.
No, he's not.
Nobody's fighting 2 times a year during the pandemic. First of all, nobody's fighting 2 times a year.
The pandemic wasn't in 2020.
Not at that.
The pandemic was 2020, not 2021.
No kidding. So Loma fought twice in 2021. Hello. Then in 20, all right, you know what?
How many times did he fought in 2022?
Man, in February, a war started in his country. The man went and fought a war.
I'm not saying this is fault.
I'm not saying this is fault. Let me finish answering the question. The man Loma went and fought a war in 2022 that started February 24th, 2022. Wait.
So we respect him for that.
Wait. Several months later, he came back and won against a top guy, Jermaine Ortiz. What the heck? He's never taken a break. Wait. Loma was
all right. When am I going to interject here?
Let me just say something. You don't interject. You just wait till I finish. 2020, Loma was at the top of the list. Literally the top of the list.
Not on everybody's list.
ESPN, it doesn't matter. Right. Not on our list neither, but it doesn't matter. He was at the top. He was one of the top guys. Wasn't number one in our list, but he's one of the top guys. Right. So on some people's list, he was number one. 2020. Same year, he lost to Teofimo Lopez, right? So it slid him down to like number 6. People put Teofimo up number 5. They didn't want to put him up against above Inoue and Terrence Crawford and Canelo and Spence. So they put him number 5. They put Loma number 6. That was 2020. 2021, he beat 2 top guys. Nakatani destroyed Nakatani.
Why is Nakatani a top guy? Why is Nakatani a top guy?
I'm talking about in rankings, brother. In rankings. That's it. He's their top 7 guys in rankings. That's it. And Comey was even higher than that. Now, he beat those guys badly. Beat them badly. So you're not going down the list. You're still there. That's 2021. 2022, he fought a war.
All right. You saying because he fought 2 guys. Wait, where does he go? Because other guys are winning big fights. Other guys are winning big fights.
Just in 2020, Tank is not winning championship fights. No, he's not. We're only talking about Tank. We're only talking about Tank. Tank didn't fight no champions. Tank didn't fight no champions.
Listen, I'm basing me putting my criteria for the pound for pound list is not just about championship belts. Tank has knocked guys out consistently, and he has moved up to 140. He's fought at 130, at 135, and he just fought a guy.
He didn't knock out Isaac Cruz. Let
me address what you're talking about. All right, you're talking about Lomachenko was in the middle of the list somewhere. He lost to Loma, he lost to Teofimo, but other guys were winning big fights, like Canelo, like Bivol, like
those guys
Devin
are
Haney,
ahead of him. So why are we talking about it?
But I'm saying the list was shifting. Bivol was never in front of Loma. Bivol
wasn't even on the list. He got on the list
and
went in front of Loma, right?
Right. Okay. So what I'm saying, that's going to push him back. So there's Devin Haney also made the list. So that's going to push him back. So
we got him at 9. We got him at 9. Okay.
All right, you got him at 9. I felt like he should have been number 10.
Yo, you got to take ownership of the list, brother.
List.
You got to take ownership of the list.
I'm taking ownership of the list.
No, you can't say stuff like that because there's guys that you got on there that I didn't want in that particular order, but I take ownership of it.
Fine. We had him at number 9. We agreed to have him at number 9. But now, because I want to add somebody else, now I'm basing it on how I feel about the list now, about their last wins, about their last victories. I understand what you're saying. Oh, but we had him at number 9. But now that I'm looking at the last 3 spots, well, I'm talking about Tank, Shakur, and Loma. I think Loma's a phenomenal fighter. I think he's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the most exceptional talents that we've seen in the last 25, 30 years. He's exceptional, but I'm basing it on current, like what's current right now. Loma did not look great in his last fight. Shakur looked phenomenal in his last fight. Tank also looked like the beast that he is, fighting a guy that's coming off of 2 big wins. Don't talk about no 5 pounds. He was at 130. This guy can fight. This guy got almost 400 amateur fights.
Why we can't talk about a guy fighting outside of his division? Isn't that important? Don't say it's not, because then your whole credibility is gone.
No, it's important, but it's not the only thing.
No,
the guy
but it's
is
something
a skillful
but it's something
fighter.
I can say. So don't sit up here and say, "Oh, you can't talk about." It's a whole other division, brother.
How small is Gervonta Davis? Let's not talk about size. This guy fought at 130. How small is he? Just like you talk about Canelo being small, you talk about Canelo being stocky and small. Right, but what I'm saying, that's not because he's a bigger guy.
He's also fought at 140.
Right, but that doesn't mean he's bigger than Hector Luis Garcia. So you're talking about weight class. He jumped up in weight. Come on, he's not fighting a freaking Riggin now.
Gervonta Davis is short. He's not small. He's short, and he packs a punch. He packs a huge punch. I get it. I love Gervonta Davis.
Gervonta's fighting a guy just because he went up from 130, 135 doesn't mean Gervonta has this major advantage over him. He had it because he's better than him.
That is an advantage. That is an advantage.
Not always, because the guys are bigger. We don't know what these guys are weighing in on fight night.
Gervonta's been hit by 140 pounders who probably walks around 160 pounds.
Good.
That's the advantage,
that's
brother. That's the advantage.
That's
so
all.
What I'm saying is
that's all assumption.
What I'm saying is that when Canelo was fighting back in 2019, when he was having close fights with Triple G and fights where he won against Daniel Jacobs but didn't totally dominate, he still was number one on your list. On your list, he was still number one because he was fighting guys. He wasn't totally dominating them, but he was still number one. Why? Because he fought more champions than everybody. And that's what I'm trying to say. Who was more?
He hasn't fought champions until he lost.
Let me finish saying. You just spoke for a very long time.
So did you before that.
No kidding. Now it's my turn. Hello. Thank you for saying that. Now, who was a pro longer, Loma or Tank?
Maybe Tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, who fought more champions? Loma.
Yeah, obviously Loma.
Tank was a pro longer.
Whoa. A pound for pound list is not based on the whole. A pound for pound list is not based on your whole career.
Listen first, and you'll get an understanding if you listen. Listen.
Now I'm not understanding.
This is why you lose all the time because you don't listen.
Yeah, all right.
Listen.
Okay, we're gonna go to the people after this.
Loma started after Gervonta Davis, same year, but he started after Gervonta Davis. But he fought double the amount of champions. He's a Hall of Famer already. He's a three-division real titles, three-division champ.
Right.
And he's only lost once since he became this Hall of Fame guy. So
what year did he lose? What year?
2020. 2020. Right. So that means he was on top of the game just 2 years. Well, it's 2023 now, but it's January. So just 2 full years, he was on top of the world. And then he lost one fight to a top guy. But after that, he's beaten 3 top guys. I don't want to slide him off.
Stop saying those guys are top guys.
Those
They're
are
ranked.
all top
Just say
guys
ranked guys. Say ranked guys then.
No
say
kidding.
ranked guys. They're not top guys. My definition of top.
Let me just finish. Let me finish. Not in the world, because I'm talking about your rankings in your division. You can only fight the guy.
You're talking about Loma's accomplishments years ago.
Let me finish, bro. You gotta let me finish. That's not years ago. That's now. That's listen. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hell?
Let me finish,
bro.
I feel sorry for anybody who loves you. Like, that's
Good.
crazy, bro.
Good.
You are a handful.
Go.
Oh my God.
Get to your point.
I don't even know my point no more. My God, you go.
All right.
You don't let nobody. No, that don't mean you talk. Give me a second.
Oh my God.
Give me a second. Just 2 years ago, he was on top of the world, literally. And you fight the top guys in your division. Tank didn't fight a top guy in his division. He fought a top guy in another division, lower than him.
Still talking about 2 years ago.
Wait. God, this guy. What are you talking about?
You
only could talk about his fight. 2021 is just recent. 2020, he fought twice in 2021. That's why he's still on a pound for pound list. That's recent, Op. How many times did Tank fight in 2022? How many times? What are you talking about?
Since he lost, since Loma lost to Teofimo, he hasn't fought guys. In my opinion, he fought 3 fights. He just got one that was close as hell. It was razor thin.
One judge had it 7 rounds. One judge gave him 7 rounds. One judge gave him 8 rounds. The other judge gave him 9 rounds.
Okay, so what?
It wasn't close as hell.
Now we all in with the judges?
No, it was a competitive fight.
Loma had a phenomenal career, but you compared Loma to
Tank had a close fight with Isaac Cruz.
Listen. I don't think it was close. I don't think it was close. But all I say is this: when Loma was winning all of those belts, he was at the top. Tank was nowhere on the list. So when we can't base the pound for pound list on 2020, 2019, 2018, when he was winning and doing all of that stuff, that's why on everybody's list, he was the best thing since sliced bread. Better than Muhammad Ali, according to Bob Arum. Better than anybody's ever seen. Better than Pacquiao. He was considered that. He's not that same fighter, and he hasn't beaten top level opposition, in my opinion, since he lost to your boy. So answer this. Is Hector Luis Garcia better than Nakatani? Is Hector Luis Garcia better than Comey? Be honest. Are they better?
I don't think so. Hell no. He's not better than Comey. Hell no, he's not better than Comey. Comey's a bona fide champ at 135, bro. Bonafide beat Marinez, are you crazy? No, and he's not even a 135-pound fighter, Garcia.
All right, and he's still better than those two
What
guys.
I'm trying to say is the same way you spoke about Canelo. You're not letting me talk. You're not letting me talk. Just because you got a thought, you still got to listen to what I'm saying. The same way you say Canelo fought a whole bunch of champions, and this is why even after his loss, he's still high on the list, is what I'm saying about Loma. He has the best resume if you want to compare it to Gervonta Davis. He beat 8 champions, fought 10 of them.
But
his resume is better. So when the last time Gervonta Davis beat a champion in his division?
The pound for pound list is what hasn't done for me lately.
Answer that question.
The pound for pound list is about what you've done lately.
Gervonta Davis beat somebody that's a champ in his division?
Yo, we're basing it on what's going on now. I'm not answering that question because that's irrelevant.
You don't know the answer, that's why.
No, to the discussion, it's irrelevant. The discussion is that Loma was great and won and had all those accolades back then. That doesn't mean he should stay on the pound for pound list because of that.
No, what I'm saying is that he's not losing. He's not losing. He's still winning.
Bro.
He's still winning.
Isaac, you're right. And
you didn't even know Hector Garcia.
He's beating good.
You didn't even know Hector Garcia.
Oh, you knew him before the little Beehive fight. All right.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't know him.
All right, I know him now. All right, all I'm saying is this. Isaac Cruz and Hector Luis Garcia is better than they both are better than Comey and Nakatani. Point blank, period. That's my opinion.
I don't agree.
All right, cool, fair enough. But look, we're not changing the list.
I don't agree with Garcia is better than Comey.
Okay,
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree. So at the end of the day, we're always going to disagree on this. I feel like Loma should right now go to number 11, Tank number 10, Shakur number 9. But we're not changing the list. We're sticking to the list. I would love to see what you guys think about that. Maybe we'll do a poll on Twitter and Instagram to see if that should be changed or if Barak has the right of way right here.
I say if you push Shakur number 9, you can't skip him. Push Shakur number 10, you can't skip over. You can't take Loma off, skip over.
Okay.
Like
I'm making my own rules on my list, but I got you. We'll see what the people think. That's our show for today. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace and love. Stay safe. We're out of here.
Introducing the new DAZN Boxing Show podcast. No matter the time or the place, getting your boxing content has become easier than ever. Tune in as we give you exclusive insights, predictions, fight night recaps, and more alongside the biggest names in the game. All for free. Available globally every Thursday across all audio streaming platforms and with new episodes dropping weekly to give you the latest news. Just type in the DAZN Boxing Show podcast, listen in, and enjoy.